Yes, another episode of Raw, another brawl, and another pull apart with security coming down and ripping them apart. Honestly, this happens every week on Raw, it seems like. CM Punk came out and basically said that when Seth Rollins came out last week, got his dedicated TV time, that the world just chanted CM Punk's name. And then Seth Rollins came through the crowd and started chanting CM Punk's name. And then even called him Phil, which I thought was pretty hilarious. Very borderline Hangman, Adam Page, and CM Punk promo battle here. But I feel like WWE is not going to go as far as AEW did with all the low-hanging fruit that you can hit CM Punk with. Seth basically said, look, Phil, you will never have as many WrestleMania main events as me, so I see they're delving into that storyline aspect of it. So I think they're building towards a Seth Rollins, CM Punk Night 1 WrestleMania main event. So CM Punk can finally get his main event. But honestly, at this point, man, I just want Drew and Seth to form a CM Punk Bloodline hate faction, because that's where I think that they're going with this. And then we end up in the Judgment Den. And honestly, dude, I am so sick of this Judgment Day. They're basically like, Finn's like, oh, why didn't you come and help me during my triple threat? And Liv's like, well, you told us you didn't need us and you didn't need help. So good luck with that. And it's clearly they're trying to like split them up again. I don't get why they're always trying to split up the Judgment Day, but they seem to be hell-bent on creating that sort of hatred towards each other. And I don't understand, because they're all heels. I don't see who's going to become a face out of this. Maybe Carlito, who knows? And then all this just screams money. Give me this faction. Drew McIntyre approached Seth Rollins in the backstage area, just, telling him how CM Punk sucks. And Seth Rollins like, look, I'm going to finish the job that you couldn't finish. I'm going to end CM Punk. And seriously, pair these two together. Cinema. Put them together. It'd be so good. Then we got the Intercontinental Championship match between Ludwig and Bron Breakker. And honestly, these guys can't put on a bad match. I'm so happy to see Ludwig get his push. Bron won, but yeah, I think Ludwig is going to have a big year in 2025. But yeah, it sucks to see him eating so many L's. But he's eating L's to like Bron Breakker, so that's not so bad. And yeah, scratch everything I said before about this match being at WrestleMania. I probably still will, but Adam Pearce came out and announced that CM Punk will be versing Seth Rollins on the first episode of Raw on Netflix. This is what I see happening. I see them fighting, and I see Drew McIntyre coming out to help Seth Rollins, and then they'll finish it at WrestleMania. That's probably what's going to happen. But yeah, they're building the Raw Netflix card to be absolutely freaking stacked. Then we had the New Day trying to get into the locker room, and Rey Mysterio trying to play locker room leader, trying to act like a Chris Benoit to The Miz, and basically says to the New Day they should find somewhere else to get changed because they don't want them in the locker room. So I'm like, okay, little bro, you're a jobber. New Day is so cool. New Day should have just smacked him up, but yeah, I could see them going into a program, but we'll see. And then Liv came out with a big megaphone and was like, I'm the greatest champion of all time. And honestly, she might be. She has aura. And then Rhea Ripley came out and was like, I'm the number one contender for your championship, mate. And then she looked at Daddy Dom and said, after I take your championship, Liv, all you're going to have is your little chicken tender slut. And I think they were supposed to cut that off, but they missed the bleep. And Dirty Dom was like, bro, what'd you say? But yeah, hopefully this feud ends soon because boring and mid. Mid. Dakota Kai, please win this tournament because you're the only wrestler I care about in this. Jesus Christ. Then Chad Gable came out and saw his old Alpha Academy team members and basically just called them all pathetic, which they really are. They're just commercial gimmicks at this point, selling merch. And yeah, it seems like they're going to fight each other, Otis and Chad. Really should have capitalized on this a couple months ago, but I guess they're going to run it now, and hopefully Chatty Daddy gets the win on this. And then finally, the Judgment Day have lost the tag team championships against the War Raiders. Damian Priest pretended to be the bell ringer dude in a hoodie, so I guess he just sat there for the whole match and watched, and cost Finn and JD the championships. But I wish they didn't have my boy Finn take the pin. Stoked for the War Raiders to get the tag team championships, but I do think they will not have a really big run because I think the New Day will be taking the belts off them at some point. All in all, a pretty good Raw. A lot of big announcements for the Netflix Raw, but yeah, it was pretty good Raw. It wasn't great, wasn't bad. It was just okay.